Alright, we're going to delve back into the Long Dark here. Surprise, you can see my mouse now. That was due to the way that I had the screen capture before. If anybody's played OBS, it was a display capture versus individual executable capture, or window capture. Yeah, when I tried to capture the Long Dark, it had a 0 size in OBS, but I found a way to get it working. Quick note, anybody looking for stationeers, I am still working on it. I got bogged down trying to create a trade script, and I'm so far into it that I want to finish it, even if I end up using a different one. It's just kind of a personal challenge thing. Okay, so Long Dark, I got the DLC. I had forgotten that I did that, so I'm actually going to start a new game here. I was contemplating going back to the old one, but there's I don't know how that works. I think it enables some of the content, but it might not spawn in new items. So yeah, I'm just gonna start over. So yeah, we've got the mouse. I increased the brightness, so hopefully um, inside structures and stuff, it'll be easier to see stuff. Because yeah, this is supposed to be a laid back playthrough, and as such, when I start a new game, I'm also gonna decrease the difficulty a little bit more, just so I can relax better. I'm also gonna record these episodes back to back, in half-hour segments, or thereabouts. I might go a little under or over. It all will depend on pacing. I'll try not to do cliffhangers, but it's going to be inevitable that it will happen. Not intentionally, though. But yeah, it's really difficult to do much in just a half hour. So yeah, we're going to go with Voyager now. I'm definitely not going with Misery. That's a new mode with the DLC. So yeah, Voyager. We're still going to do random just cause. Still going to do use Astrid. Okay. Yeah, we'll get stamina bar. Maybe. This one's pretty much a must. This one I've been thinking about, and it might not be great, but we're gonna go with it anyway. So yeah, I think efficient machine is the way to go. We'll keep cougars enabled. Oof. I think we're gonna disable scurvy just cause it's meant to be laid back. So. Okay, so we're in. Let's see what territory. Forlorn Muskeg. Okay. I don't know this one like super well, but I do know it fairly well, so we should be good. Hopefully we get some goodies early on. That was so tempting to continue with our previous game because of the stuff we found so early. Sticks, and more sticks. Yeah, let's go for some of that moss. I think it's a form of moss. Lichen. Old man beard. Remember correctly, you need 3 to do anything with these, so we're gonna try and collect 6 if we've got it around, but I don't think so. That first one only had 2. So now we should have 5, I think. Boy, it's so annoying when you're not recording a video, you don't itch anywhere. As soon as you start recording, it's like your entire face and body just becomes one giant itchy spot. This is probably a bear cave, so I'm probably the dumbest person ever to come up here, but I'm pretty sure we'd hear a growl before the bear actually attacks. And we're in kind of an open territory, so I'd see him coming hopefully a little bit. Okay, I'm not really seeing anything on the ground. Well, that's unfortunate. But I think typically bear caves don't have much loot. Temperature's not doing too bad, but that's pretty typical for the difficulty I selected. I guess one problem with this difficulty is that loot is actually going to be so easy to find, I'm going to have a desire to hoard everything. But I'll just try to create little loot zones, toss in my notes, maybe even spray paint the location. Oh, night does approach. Crows, that means that there is a corpse of some kind up ahead. Cattails are excellent because they're one of the lightest, you know, like per calorie, one of the lightest items in the game. Food items. I think there's a form of ration that's a little lighter, perhaps. Or that one I think gives you water as well, so it's overall a little bit better. But boy, it would be nice to be able to harvest this, but it's frozen. So let's grab some feathers. Really, only one feather? This isn't one of those situations where I'm just being blind, am I? I saw more crows in the distance over... Oh. Yeah. On a different difficulty, I would have pretty much had to backtrack, but I know on this difficulty I have enough time to run across. And yeah, I suppose for people who don't know the game, that was the ice starting to crack. Usually you can kind of tell, like this path, if it does have a crack point, it'll be very small. Should easily be able to get across. So I thought I saw some crows over this way as well. Spray paint, nice. Water, eh. Water is actually very prevalent on this game, and on this difficulty, it's really easy to get. Aha! Wow. Oh no, I thought I missed that, but I did check it. Okay, this would be a bear cave. If I remember correctly, for the difficulty, I don't think bears necessarily spawn. Day one, I think it gives you a little bit of leeway. Okay, for how dark it is getting, I should probably focus on finding some shelter. I say as I divert to grab more stuff. I didn't prepare the map for this area because I wasn't, since it was a random location, wasn't sure where I'd be. I suppose that would have been a good time to just select a place instead of doing random. Yeah, I'll grab some more of these. Now that I have a fair number of those, I think I'll pass on them from now on. Assuming... Okay, I need 2 more since they're in bundles of 3.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Yeah, this fog isn't helping us find our way. And I still haven't seen any landmarks that I recognize. Because I know this one, a little bit, but possibly not as well as I thought. Time we got, ooh, man. Yeah, those are just rocks, we don't need more of those. How many do we have? 9? Okay. I think if I find a cave, I'm just gonna have to camp out there. for this difficulty, I think we start with a bedroll. I'm hearing little sounds now and then. Okay, we've got poles. That means, yeah, we're along the tracks. Oh boy, do we want to go to Mystery Lake or not? Mystery Lake is the area I'm most familiar with.
This is so
But
cold. I just want to lay
yeah,
down for
I
a
think we
bit.
will. At least I think this is the entrance to Mystery Lake. It could be the other end. I think we were on the northern part, which if I'm remembering right, it tends to be a little more barren. Yeah, okay, so we're in Mystery Lake now. Okay, so I tend to make camp at the camp office, or make my main base at the camp office. It's weird. I thought that there was a plastic container along here. So yeah, I think we'll go to the camp office. That usually has a lot of really good loot, at least on the lower difficulties. A lot of space to drop stuff off. Yeah, I'm still getting used to the sounds in the game. If you see me quickly pan my screen, that's kind of what's going on, is I hear something suspicious. And I'm just not used to the kind of ambient noises that can occur. Is this an aurora, I think? I'm guessing so, because I mean, look at all the glowing around here. It probably has a glow around everything because of the fog or something. Strange. But yeah, auroras will reactivate power lines. Or, well, reactivate electricity, so... If you're anywhere that has electronics, they can fire up. There's actually some quests and stuff that you can do. I think the DLC unlocks some new ones. That's actually, I believe, part of like the primary goal. Okay, I better check my status here. Yeah, hypothermia risk is still a long ways away. Or, well, hypothermia is. We already have the risk. If I was too concerned about it, I could sprint, but we're okay. Yeah, there we go. For a minute there I was worried. I was like, did I not find it? Just because it's been so long that I played the game, I might have been remembering the distance incorrectly, but nope, here it is. Like some of this stuff while I'm here. Now there might be... some animals nearby. I'm not hearing them. I think they're ptarmigans? I think those are DLC only. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would have heard them if they were there. Okay. Look around the outside. I don't think there's really ever anything... Ah,
This stuff will come in
not
handy.
much anyway. Outside of this area, but yeah, pretty much any new place you find, you should take a walk around. I know just to the south, at least as far as the map goes to the south, or would it be north? Dang it. The map is kind of rotated in my head, I think. Canister. But yeah, there's a cabin, and in that cabin, there's occasionally some loot, but there's a gun behind it, so you could miss out on that gun. If, okay, we just have matches. Let's see. Can we make a torch? I think we need cloth. All right, if I pan around, I should... Curtains, yes. Should be able to find some curtains to tear down and get cloth. Now, you don't necessarily want to make a torch because they're fairly easy to get from a campfire, but since we don't have a torch right now, I think that's our best way to go. Because then we can light this torch. One, we can explore around, but two, we can use it to start a fire and then get more torches. Okay, I'm gonna look around a little quick here, see if we find a storm lantern, because that would be better. Aha! Storm lantern is better to explore the area with. Potato sack. Potatoes, the salt I found a little bit ago, I think those are all DLC items. I was hitting spacebar to try and jump up. Lantern fuel. Okay, let's go upstairs so we can start a fire, get a few more torches. Campfire book, nice. Fishing book? Nope, just a regular book. Make use of our torch is the main reason I want to do this. So start fire and get some extras. And then I'll use the storm lantern to explore around. Then we won't use up this high quality torch. Okay, that's lit. Let's go ahead and extinguish this.
That's a good one.
Put it away. Sure, we'll use the cedar. I think we want 2 hours. We're gonna make some more water. Yeah, 1 hour to cook. This one I think we're capped at 1 liter. So we'll have to check on that in a bit. Alright, let's... Oh wow, that is nearly full as well. I don't need the recycled can, but we're gonna bring it with us anyway. Oh, a can opener, excellent. Right now I'm just pretty much picking up everything, and then we'll sort through it. It's just this way it's not in our way. Finding lots of clothing items, that's good. When we get the opportunity, we'll probably read that book. As far as that goes, there is kind of a little bit of a strategy. It's really easy to level up right away, so you might want to save those books for later, or you can use them now so that you can start skilling up in the higher levels. It's kind of a personal choice kind of thing. That's a stack of papers. I wish there was a different button for putting away or turning off the lantern. Because having it the same button as interact is sometimes a little frustrating. Because if you miss something with your cursor, it tries to turn it off. Aha! Yep, that's why I was checking the other side. Sometimes you can see stuff from a different perspective. And of course, even for how thorough I'm trying to be, I'm gonna miss some stuff. Especially in areas where I plan to come back to, like here. If I miss anything, feel free to post a comment saying, "Hey Dumpy, you missed this here." Other cooking pot, most excellent. Alright, I'm gonna look down here again, even though I took a quick peek. Since we're being more thorough now, might catch something that I would have missed. When I was watching my first recording of this when I came back, I had noticed a lot of things on screen that I had missed when I was playing. Because yeah, I preview my recordings just to make sure everything's good. Like the first couple minutes of play, I noticed that there was rabbits, and if I were playing that, I definitely would have gotten those rabbits. That fishing hook, I think that one's like always there. Depending on difficulty, probably. We found a magnifying glass. That is great because you can actually start fires. Oh, come on. I want the potbelly stove. There we go.
I wonder if I
You can
drop
start
any of this
fires
gear.
as long as you have sunlight. Okay, there we go. I think I did a pretty thorough job. I'm really bad at workbenches. I tend to miss stuff actually on top of the benches, but I've been here so often that I remembered the fishing hook. I keep seeing this thinking it is something. I wonder if that's somewhat new or what's up. Okay, so that's ready to go. That one's not. Oh, interesting. It had just gotten done. Okay, so we could do some cooking, but I think we're just gonna pick that up. Oh, I thought that was a soda can or something. Alright, I'm gonna turn this off to not waste fuel, and then kinda take stock of... put it away too. Take stock. And this will probably be the end of the episode here pretty quick here. I'll probably just straight up cook the potatoes. I'm sure they're usable in a recipe, but I think we'll be getting plenty of them as time goes on. I'm gonna be shooting for well-fed bonus so that I can carry more gear. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff, especially this medical stuff that we can replace. Oh, the canister, I've never seen those before. It's for the respirator, so I assume that's DLC related. Books are great when you want to start fires because they have a fantastic bonus to the camp or to the fire starting. Okay, let's go through our equipment here. Now we can just equip that. Second layer of jeans, sure. Now as for this, 0.8. Interesting. So the leather shoes are a little bit better as far as waterproofing and defense go. They have a little bit of reduce your sprint bar a little bit, and it's even worse condition. So yeah, I think we'll go with those. Probably repair them up a little. Just over 31 minutes. I'm going to take a little bit of extra time here and kind of go through things. Prepare a fishing tackle. I'll probably do some fishing while I'm here. It's one thing I really like to do in this game. 21 minutes. And same for the stove. Good. I figured that would be pretty close. Okay, so that takes 15. This takes 15. And that takes 10. Let's go ahead and prepare one of those. It's probably done now. Nope. A little bit longer. Okay, we can definitely go over as far as boiling the water goes. I'll show you here. So yeah, it's boiled. Oh yeah, and I suppose since we since I had coordinated the burn time with the water, yeah, all as well. Okay, so we'll I suppose I should get something to drink. Whoops. I'm still getting used to the controls. It's strange. When I first played, everything seemed so logical as far as the controls went. But now, after playing other games, it's difficult to, get back in the mindset for this one. It's humorous. Okay, game should have just saved, so I'm gonna call this episode here, and I'll pick up and do another one here. Might even do a third, just because now we've got we're hitting a good daytime, and a lot of things have opened up for us. So, all right, we'll see you next episode. Have a good one.